What's up, gamers? It's Dave Banana coming to you with another 7 days to die guide. Today I'll be talking about basic mining. I know you used to wait until 4 o'clock to actually start doing stuff, but since it's mining, it really don't matter. Um, Now, mining is fairly simple. You could just dig straight down and hope and pray that you hit a vein or you just get anything good, or the very basic, you find the dark colored rocks that's outside and whack on it, and you get some stone, and at the end, before you crush that block, you get a little bit of iron. Now, you've seen my base plenty of times. The front, which isn't remotely close to being done, and the back, because I don't play by myself. A lot of times I play with the kids, and so I locked off this little part um, for like my own room. Now, when mining, you could look at the map, and like I said, if I haven't said it before, I'm gonna tell you now. These little spots, for the most part, that's what is that? That is clay, I believe. I still don't quite know what the little black specks are that go across the screen, because, like I said, I'm still learning myself. I do know on the map, if you see dark color spots like this, little just blacked out spots, that's a cave or a cave system, and there's normally lots of veins of iron, nitrate, and so on. Make sure I drink some water. Now, a lot of times when you're out in the world and you're walking around, you come across little patches. Little patches. You might see nitric powder, or you might see coal. What I did learn over my course of playing is that underneath those are normally nice, rich veins under. Um, I don't remember per se what's under the nitrate, but a lot of times what's under coal starts. You start hitting iron ore quickly. That's what I did here. My base didn't have the second part like any beginning player. It was just a box. It just started off as a box, and I started making a second part, uh, and I wanted to make a mine system. So right outside my base, I'll show you. I just did the random thing and just started digging. Right there where you see that light at, I put bars out here. Right out there, I just randomly just started digging, and I got nowhere. But in the back of the house, I noticed there was some coal back there. Nice little spot. So I dug it up. Then right underneath it, it was clay. So I dug up the clay, and then I realized right underneath the clay, it was iron. And that's how I got. It looked like there's a hole in my floor in the back. I tried to patch it up the best way I could by adding a hatch. And once I realized that, I just dug straight down. I dug straight down, and as I dug around, I realized that it was a lot of iron ore, and then I started hitting nitrate, more coal, lead. Lead is always near iron. A lot of times you'll hit lead, and then right after hitting lead, you'll hit the iron. So I started to block it off a little bit, just in case it was an emergency and the horde tore apart my house. Because at the time it was all wood, so I fortified down here, and I'm still not done. This is just the beginning part of the mine. Now remember, when you mining, don't mine aimlessly straight down and don't have no wood, and then you can't make frames or ramps to get back up. That's the main thing. I've seen plenty of times people just dig straight down, like, oh, I forgot wood, I forgot, I I can't make no planks. I can't do anything to get out. I'm just stuck. Now, a lot of times the best way to do it after that is just starve to death. Then gather the stuff, go back down and get your backpack. See, like right here, I have my ramp. Do a check. I have my ramp. And since it's your mind when you digging, make sure you remember your pathway, because a lot of times you're going to dig different directions, and you make sure you use torches. You're going to dig different directions. So make sure for the most part you remember your pathway. For me, I like to light my way to where I was digging at. So far I've just been digging straight, and when I get to a certain point I turn a little bit depending on how the materials come to me as I'm digging, because right now I know it looks like a clusterfuck, excuse my language, but I'm able to work with it, believe it or not. Alright. Now, when you dig in, I suggest before you start mining, always make sure you have a miner helmet. Always make sure you have a miner helmet, because if you don't, it makes doing this a lot harder. Torches do work, but when you dig in narrowly, it'll just get darker and darker, and then you gotta put a torch down like every 2-3 blocks. So I recommend you make sure you got a miner's helmet, and that's when you start mining. Now, once you get your forge going, that's when everything's gonna open up for you. You get your forge going, you make your iron pickaxe, and you'll start the level a lot faster. Let me show you my level. I forgot the buttons for a minute, so used to PC. La 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 la. Let's see. 75. Construction tools 98. Miscellaneous 90. Just this high level. What level am I? Again, level 7. This came from just mining. Mining will level you up fast. Once you get your forge going, everything opens up. Cement, like I talked about in my last video, opens up for you. And you're able to start really fortifying your base. And I know right now they are going ballistic on my base. And you know what? I'm going to run up. I gotta fix that hole. Alright. I talk about remembering. I got so many different ways you can go in here. And just make sure that you dig deep, because those critters, they will dig straight down. They will dig straight down and into your mine. So make sure you're deep enough. That's another thing. And in another video, I'm going to talk about base fortifying. And good strategies for it, which is why you see these bars outside, because I could step out here and shoot the zombie. Alright, back to mining. I don't want to waste you guys' time. I've been talking y'all heads off already, so let me put that nitty gritty. Go back down into the mine. But yeah, if I didn't have this on, the torches, like I said, it does help a little bit, but make sure you get a miner's hat before you really get into mining and start going deep underground, because it keep you from just wasting resources on torches. Well, moving around got me a level. Now, because you have a miner's helmet, it's hard to tell a lot of times what's what. I could hit this, it could be nitrate. I could hit it, it could be iron. A lot of times, coal and nitrate got little bubbles on it. Let me show you, like this right here. A lot of times that's nitrate. And sometimes you'll hit with these little shiny parts of rock, and you'll think that it's iron, and it's not. Sometimes it's just lead. Okay. But a lot of times after you finish, knocking the lead away, you'll reach iron. See? You'll hit the iron. And like I said, when you're mining, don't mine aimlessly. Just don't be like, let me show you a beginner hole of mine. And it's a lot further up to reach that part. And the sun is up. This beginner mine, I just dug straight down and realized, like, how the hell am I gonna get back up? Don't do that, because then you wind up wasting resources. You gotta craft more frames than you would normally. Always, dig on an angle, and follow the vein, because like I said, uh, when you reach a vein, it's normally a large area. Like from a distance, it'll just be just glowing stone. Like this. This whole area you follow, as you dig, you see some on the floor. Now instead of just digging straight down, you just open it up around. That way you can move in. You don't have to worry about getting stuck. And you're able to still follow the vein. And when I mean vein, I mean coal, any type of material is normally bunched together, and I call that a vein. I don't know if everybody else does. And digging, mining does open up for another type of base, which is underground, which is the safest bet, is digging straight down. Excuse me, that's my Horizon box. Is digging straight down and having a base that has access to the top side, and is the easiest way. You really don't have to worry about zombies. It's too easy, truthfully, when you have a base underground. That's why I still stay top side. I defend my base when I have to, or whatnot. A lot of times the spikes do the work, but and mining is going to take a lot of your time. It's going to take days to get places. You'll have lots of material, but it's going to take days to get somewhere. But once you reach that first vein and you start seeing a bunch of resources, a lot of times you stick with it, it's a lot of materials. You're gonna find yourself going down, up, over, side to side, but you'll keep hitting materials going, just following the vein, just following the materials. So guys, that's my guide for the day. Tomorrow, if I had the time, I'm going to give you a video on gardening in the game. Not as simple, but it's definitely worth it when you're playing on a random gen server, so a random gen world. So till next time, gamers, Dave Banana signing out.